They'd stalked a group of Diametrodons most of the morning, and one finally broke away from the others. Droth and his fellow Tauren circled wide until they were opposite of Crald. The plan was simple. Distract, parry, strike. The creature closed its eyes. Crald moved from behind the tree, then roared, stomping just to the Diametrodon to make as much noise as possible, but not within range of its teeth. It jerked its head toward him, hissing to display jagged teeth longer than Crald's hands. It whipped its body around, lowering its twin back sails slightly from their upright position. Rushing at Crald, it pumped its 6 powerful legs and used its sharp claws to dig into the soft dirt. That was when the Taurens emerged from the opposite direction, bellowing and clattering their weapons against their shields to get its attention. The Diametrodon whipped its head toward them. Upon seeing the large group, the giant lizard raised its back sails fully, rippling them. The bony scales lining the spines clattered against each other as it hissed to intimidate and ward off the Taurens. That was the moment Crald struck, burying his sword into the base of the creature's skull. He didn't stop until the tip broke through the other side of its neck. It collapsed, its last breath a hiss of anger and defiance before its body went limp. "Nice work," Droth said, impressed. "Clean with a single hit. Can't get much better than that." He clapped Crald's shoulder, then a crooked smile curled the corner of his mouth. "Glad to see you recovered fully from the, what was it called, Meat-O-tronic?" Crald shuddered. "Meat-O-matic 1000, and I'd rather not talk about it ever again." "Fair enough," Droth said, clearly still amused at Crald's expense. Then he turned back to the Diametrodon, which some of the other Tauren were already dismembering. "You made the first kill. What part are you claiming?" "Haven't had lizard tail in a while. I think I'll take that," Crald said. "Tail it is." Droth nodded to one of the Tauren doing the butchering. When some of the warriors from Camp Moyachi had been dispatched to Ungoro to support an expedition by culling the aggressive Diametrodons, they'd invited Crald along and he'd gladly accepted. "Plus," Crald said, a small grin playing across his lips, "it'll be a small amount of payback. Fixza isn't the biggest fan of dinosaur meat, but she can't refuse me after, well, you know." There was a heartbeat of silence from the Tauren before he burst out into lows of laughter. "Is that why you chose to tag along?" he asked once he stopped. "Perhaps," Crald said, "but I also promised you a hunt. I get to fulfill a promise and have a little petty revenge. Win-win." Bonus insight. I knew I wanted the Diametrodon's sails to make some kind of noise, so I checked to see if that was really a thing. It's actually one of the theories they have for what ancient creatures who had dual neural spine sails used them for. I'll put the wiki link in the comments. Thanks for listening. Make sure you have a successful hunt against the subscribe button by hitting it with a clean strike, with a follow-up attack to turn on notifications. Until the next chapter, I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. See you later.